Hello, Barendipitous here with another video for the Board Game Shelf. And here I'm showing off Schotten Totten or Schotten Totten. I'm calling it Schotten Totten because this looks like Schotten to me, and I'm assuming it rhymes. Anyway, Kill or Be Kilt. This is a fun little game I got as a birthday gift a while back, or Christmas or something. I don't know, but it was a while. And yeah, I like it a lot because so this is a fun little two-player game where basically the idea is that you have these boundary markers. So essentially, this is the flavor of this game is centered around like old Scottish tribes or something. Yeah, Scottish Valley. Like when there are lots of clans and everything like that. And they were basically pushing the boundary markers essentially. I mean that's kind of sort of a tale as old as time almost, as long as there were boundaries. Because if you have like a fence or yeah, if you have like a fence or some kind of boundary line or something like that, then if there are disputes, then people are bound to move the boundary markers to sort of like give themselves more land and give their rivals less land. You basically lay out the tiles like this. There's 9 of them. You kind of like keep going like that, right? And the idea is that you want to try to control the boundary line on your side. And the way you do that is you play cards, and if you have like higher numbers or like better matches or better sets or something like that, you're able to basically move it. You're basically able to claim this boundary stone. I can't remember if you like move it this way to like give yourself more land or something like that, or you just kind of like take it and give it so you can. The idea is to claim a majority of the boundary stones. Essentially, you play cards on your side, your opponent plays cards on their side, and so on and so forth. That's basically how it works. And a lot of the gameplay is just sort of understanding the sort of how the cards work. And here, player aids. So from strongest to weakest, the strongest. So you can have up to 3 cards next to each other on any one particular boundary stone, like this. But yeah, so the strongest set is basically a color run. So all the same color and their consecutive numbers, 3, 4, 5, for example. 3 of a kind is next after that. So all the same number. If they're all the same color, that's the next one. Then a run is after that, consecutive numbers. And then after that, it's just the sum. So essentially what you have is whenever you have played 3 cards on your side of a stone and your opponent has played 3 cards on their side of a stone, then you compare to see who has the stronger set, basically. So if you're the one that had the color run, then no matter what your opponent has, you win. If, however, you both have like 3 of a kind or something like that, then whoever has the higher, like if I have 3 9s and they have 3 6s, then I win, basically. Or if I have like all the same color and they have 3 of a kind, then they would win. So basically, just kind of like whoever is on the top, whoever has the highest one wins. And if it's a tie, then you count the numbers. And if that's still a tie, then I think that's just basically a tie in general. That's basically how that works. There is a variant in which there are special cards that have more special abilities, which I have not played that variant yet, but there are just these special cards have like different abilities that let you like move or take away cards and stuff like that, based on like Scottish folklore and stuff like that. The art is rather charming and hilarious, I think. It's just very silly. It reminds me of the movie Brave, because there are some characters in that movie that are very much just like about as zany or silly as what you see here. But yeah, Schotten Totten. It's good, decent 2-player fun, definitely. I enjoy it. Clearly, I haven't played it in a little while because, again, so many games to play and stuff. But it's a good, fast, easy game to play. But here's the funny thing, okay? So this is like I said, simple 2-player game. It takes like 20 minutes to play, all that kind of stuff. The funny thing is, I have another one. I have two copies of the same game. I think this is one of the reasons is probably just because I don't know. This usually doesn't happen. This usually doesn't happen, but like in both cases, I just kind of like got these as like Christmas or birthday presents in different times, and I did go to Scotland at one point for like for a trip, and I loved it so much that I think that's definitely a reason why friends and family thought that I would appreciate this game, and I do. Maybe I was thinking that since I have two copies of this, I might I don't know, might come up with some kind of like four-player variant or some way to like use all the components of these cards and stuff. I don't need two copies of this. I've kept these two copies because I just thought it was funny that I got gifted these just because. But I mean, you know, again, I've been to Scotland before, and I love that place. You know, like Edinburgh, Glasgow, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, fun game. The arts and the color, the art style and the color is rather is lovely and entertaining. And there you go. That is Schotten Totten. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, all the best.